When Priya moved into the old house at the edge of town, she was drawn to its creaking charm and dusty secrets. The locals had warned her about the old house, about the attic and what lurked within. But she'd laughed it off, thinking it was just an old wives' tale. But then, the first night came when she heard whispers drifting down from the attic above her head. At first, she thought it was just the wind. But every night, the whispers grew louder, forming words she couldn't quite understand. And then, she started seeing shadows flicker under the attic door. Each night, they grew more pronounced, more regular. Cold drafts would sweep through the hallway, chilling her to the bone. One night, during a particularly violent storm, curiosity got the better of her. Armed with a single candle, Priya climbed the narrow, rickety stairs to the attic. The whispers stopped as she reached the attic door. Her heart pounding in her chest, she pushed it open. Inside, the air was icy cold, so cold that the candle flame flickered and sputtered, threatening to go out. The room was filled with old trunks and broken furniture, all covered in dust. But it was the only source of light that revealed something in the center of the room. It was a large mirror, its surface cracked and clouded, warped and twisted like a funhouse mirror in a carnival. As she approached the mirror, her own reflection twisted and distorted, turning into a pale, hollow-eyed version of herself. Whispers, louder now, echoed from behind the glass. Then, suddenly, a cold hand gripped her shoulder. She spun around, but there was no one there. The attic door slammed shut with a bang. The whispers became screams, and the mirror's surface rippled like water. Priya's reflection reached out to her, beckoning, pulling her toward the glass. The next morning, the neighbors noticed the attic window was open and the door to the attic stood ajar. They found Priya's candle on the floor, but she was nowhere to be seen. Some say that on quiet nights, you can still hear her whispers drifting from the attic, begging to be set free.